Namaste. So I just wanted to talk real quick about what I believe is the most powerful line in the Bhagavad Gita, right? And it's basically, so there's various, translations of the line, but it's basically Sri Krishna is saying that it doesn't matter which God you worship, if you worship the ancestors, if you worship the ghosts, if you worship the spirits, if you worship the demons, whatever God, whatever depiction, whatever form, whatever you worship, He's actually the source of your intention and inclination to even worship. So any form of worship, what He's getting at, is powerful, and He's the source of all worship. So we got to keep in mind, that God is everything, right? So of course we can change the direction through will, through our own spiritual will. We can decide to worship differently, but at the same time, we got to remember that, the very source of our consciousness and our, capacity to experience anything, is within. It's our awareness, right? And we're keeping that in mind, and that the source of that is God, and it's infinite, which means, there's an infinite number of spiritual heavens and realms and material universes that we can experience. Infinite. It's beyond comprehension. So whatever you worship and are devoted to, you could go experience that. So the various religions arguing and fighting about getting to heaven, we just really need to let that go and allow people to choose and decide, their own fate. Because there's one ultimate source of absolutely everything, and He's going to allow you to worship whatever you want, because He's beyond form. And even getting beyond that, God can still choose a preferred form, but ultimately He's the source of all forms. So we really, really got to understand God to a higher degree, and then understand that it's unlimited in every way. So for the Christians, they want to worship Jesus, perfectly fine, right? For the Vaishnavas, if they want to worship Vishnu or any of the divine forms, Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, absolutely fine. And then you could go to realms where those various forms of the divine, rule those realms. Like, we got to think unlimited. So, and it's very, very cool when you come to think of that. So our purpose here on earth is to, transcend our limited dualistic nature, and then seek the ultimate truth, and eventually transcend these materialistic bodies and return to more spiritual, higher realms of existence. And we got to give people the freedom to pursue that in whichever way they choose. And also for those of us who understand that, really stand firm on that conviction, and and understand that there's lower forces, negative forces, some would call evil, the negative level of consciousness, that are trying to fight the goodness, and really thinking that their way is the only way, which is so toxic to all of society. So very much keep in mind, God is unlimited, like beyond everything, beyond existence and non-existence. It's the very source of our own capacity to experience anything. Awareness, consciousness, mind. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't even know that we exist. We would have no capacity to experience our own senses. So, let's keep in mind, we got to go within, seek the truth, raise your level of consciousness, and raise the world. Peace.